Hello, this is MattiAce, and I'm on the test server. I want to show you some of the new weapons for the ESFs. The first ones I want to show you are the Hornet missiles. They are kind of laser guided air-to-ground missiles. They're quite powerful, they're also quite easy to use, but at the same time they will leave you exposed to your enemy fire, meaning that it will be equally easy to shoot you down while you're using these weapons. At least in the beginning. Maybe we'll figure out how to use them more effective in the future. Now the thing about them being laser guided, they work almost like the engineer turret, where after you fire them you can control them by turning the crosshair in any direction. This also means that if you are firing on a target like you see me doing here, you have to maintain your crosshair on the target, and that's what I mean by you being a very easy target yourself. So yeah, it's basically all about easy. You have weapons that are easy to use, and you are being an easy target yourself. Now again, this is just my first impression, and it might be so that once we get the hang of this we might be able to do some crazy rocket shots, turning these rockets in any weird direction around mountains and past buildings and some such, who knows. Now this is another weapon that is new, and it's called the Locust Cannon for the Terran Republic. I'm not entirely sure what they're called for the other two factions. They have Empire-specific names. It's a weapon that we don't really know what it's supposed to be for, really. It's kind of in the middle of the air-to-air rotaries and the default gun. It doesn't seem to be particularly good at anything, but at the same time it seems rather useful against anything. Now when we showed these weapons on the test server the first time, they also had a weapon called the Mass Driver. It was kind of a high damage, high accurate, kind of railgun type weapon, and me and all other pilots that I tested this with, we were all very excited about the Mass Driver, and that's because it was the kind of weapon that would favor high accuracy and skill-based gameplay, which is what we were hoping for. Unfortunately, it seems to be the general opinion among SWE that they want to turn ESFs in the opposite direction, making it less skill-based, and for whatever reason they believe that this makes it more interesting to newer pilots. I don't really see how they make that connection. Anyway, check the minimap. So what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to see the lock-on missile on your minimap if you are being locked. You see how it follows you. This of course allows you to know from what direction you are being locked, which is very helpful. You can also of course see how close it is and how many is locking onto you. I believe a very nice addition to the air gameplay and vehicle gameplay in general. Yeah, I really like that part of the update, I have to say. So yeah, I wasn't all that happy about the Locust Cannon. Nobody seems to be very interested in this weapon at the moment. It seems most pilots will prefer any of the already existing nosed guns. Now all these weapons can of course be upgraded, and aside from that you can also upgrade the wing-mounted external afterburners, meaning that you will have more afterburner and they will also regenerate faster. However, the non-upgraded afterburner are going to be weaker than they are today. So I guess what we see now is somewhere in the middle. So now the one thing that I am going to have to cover more, and that I have to practice more and understand better before I have a clear opinion about it, are these new Coyote missiles. They are some kind of proximity guided missiles, meaning that if you hit close enough they will automatically find the target and lock onto it, and if need be they will make a 90-degree turn and hit it. It's kind of strange. It's something I've never seen before, and it's going to take some time to get used to. Now the first thing that I found was really hard to do was to fight against them. My way of dodging and my way of flying in hover duels does not work at all, and it actually seems to favor the Reaver. Now I'm not sure about this, but it seems to be that being that the Reaver has stronger vertical thrust and stronger afterburner, you can dodge these missiles better with the Reaver. But then again, I've only used them for like half an hour, so I can't really tell. And to be perfectly honest, the little I used them, I did terrible with them. However, they will force a completely new style of air-to-air combat, that is for sure. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. There is definitely more coming, so yeah, that's all. Bye for now.